Queen of Harlem, which is Chris, Jim Jones' wife.
When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze.
The nostalgia was in the building.
Put that shit in slow motion, yeah.
See how smooth came out. Hit him with that. I reminisce. MOP, body every time. Mr. Cheeks got it partying. Yo, you don't pity Bert. He's saying that keep rising to the top.
You asked me to write you a love poem, and so I wrote of the sky and the stars and the beauty of an untamable sea. Disappointed, you replied, I meant write a love poem about me. So I guess I should explain myself. Because when I wrote of the sky, I wasn't thinking of the sky, rather your infinitely beautiful mind. And when I wrote of the stars, I wasn't thinking of the stars, rather the distance I traveled to get to your heart. And when I wrote of an untamable sea, I was not thinking of the sea, rather the oceans that you've set loose within me. So for future reference, it's safe to assume that every love poem I write is a poem about you.
Hey, what do you want me to?
Alright, here we go.
I'm feeling like an asshole, cause I ain't picking up the phone like I used to.
I'ma die dickless.
I got niggas in my ear like a Bluetooth, trying to figure out where I'm at. Like
it was crazy.
The doctor has found 30 years of smegma under a married man's foreskin. The man first thought there could be an issue when he was experiencing severe pain on his pant captain, and then noticed one of these little rocks dropping down to the shower tray. At that point he thought he developed kidney stones, and so went to go see a urologist urgently. When the doctor pulled back the warrior's hood, he was greeted with the thick, yellow, oily substance, and he had to pick it out piece by piece. The smell was so foul that it filled the entire clinic, and other patients started to leave. The patient mentioned that nobody had ever told him that he needed to peel back the outer layer of his trouser onion to clean underneath, and on all fairness, it didn't retract fully. The doctor mentioned that his private parts hadn't been active for the last 30 years, and if they hadn't found it, then his unsuspecting wife may have discovered this treasure first. The smelly substance is made of skin cells, oils of various bodily fluids, and this is a good reminder to clean under the hood regularly if you're unsnipped. What would you want to ask him?
I mean, pandemonium. It's unbelievable. I'm getting goosebumps right now explaining it. Yo, man. Write it down.
Somebody said 420.
Write it down.
What's up?
And you know, it's really disgusting, to be honest with you.
I'm not homeless, man.
Now,
it's okay, don't worry.
Bozos that come in here and say whatever, you know, these people miserable at life. They're miserable at life.
I don't like to hear people mention my name, especially when you don't know me. Because that's very touchy.
Yeah.
You gotta watch whose names you mentioning out here.
Mm-hmm.
You heard?
Yeah.
Because my little cousin might not like how you mention my name. You heard? And he don't understand that.
Yeah.
There's a certain way to go about certain things when you're using certain people's names. When you do certain things, it's a reaction for every action.
Yeah.
And you don't know who loves me to the depth that they don't want to hear nobody mention my name in no type of ill light on no type of social media or anywhere like that. You heard?
Can I call
Pablo Escobar in real life, he had a little book that he would leave right here. And then somebody told him, yo, you know Juanchito did this and this and that? He said, Juanchito, for real? Yeah. And pull that book out. Right, Juanchito. 20 episodes later, they gave it to Juanchito. So, just know, when people telling jokes about people, real life, people might be going through stress. You laughing in them comments? You with that? I'm talking about people I knew from this industry. Guys like me, we take notes. Write it down like Pablo. Write it down. So, I mean, it's hard to jam me up. I'm almost like Dave Chappelle. Like borderline almost uncanceling a book. You just can't. Right? Because my heart, my love is always sincerity. You know, I watched this film this other day. It's called Love Actually. And